Today we're talking about living in Utah County, specifically the Provo Orem area, Lehi, and Saratoga Springs. I'm Becca Summers with Seasons Real Estate, and today we're talking about living in Utah County, specifically the Provo Orem area, Lehi, and Saratoga Springs. If you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe. So let's talk about the Provo Orem area first. So whenever anything comes out in Utah County about the metro area, they're talking about the Provo Orem area, but I do think that they pull in the stats from the whole area, which would include Lehi, Saratoga Springs, Highland, and Alpine. That's kind of the northern part of the area, but we're going to talk about Provo and Orem specifically. So probably the biggest known characteristic of the Provo Orem area is that we have two large universities, one in Provo, one in Orem. The one in Provo is called BYU, Brigham Young University, and it has about 33,000 students every year. The one in Orem is called UVU, which is Utah Valley University, and it also has about 33,000 students. So together we have about 66,000 students in that very small area. So there's a lot of college-aged people in the area, which brings a lot of jobs that work really well for those who are flexible with jobs. So the median purchase price for a home in that area would be $362,000, and it would be a 2,300 square foot house, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. So a random fun fact is the oldest house that sold in the last year in Orem was built in 1877. The Orem Provo area was one of the main cities that was established starting in Utah County. So it has some older homes, which brings some older charm and characteristic when it comes to buying a home in that area. So next we're going to dive in deeper into Saratoga Springs. So Saratoga Springs is on the west side of the county, and it is often coupled with Eagle Mountain when people are talking about Saratoga Springs. We're just talking about Saratoga Springs today. We'll do another video that talks about Eagle Mountain. But Saratoga Springs, probably the biggest thing that it is known for is it is a bedroom community. It was established in 1997, so much newer than the Provo Orem area, which means that the houses are quite a bit bigger. The median purchase price of a home in Saratoga Springs last month was $430,000, and it was a 3,100 square foot house, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Saratoga typically has larger lots because people are parking their boats, because Saratoga Springs has 2 boat docks that you have access to when you're in Saratoga Springs. Saratoga Springs has great access to Salt Lake through Redwood Road and 2100 South, then to the freeway. So if you are looking at a job in that area, it has great north access, especially if you live in the northern part of Saratoga Springs. Saratoga Springs is booming when it comes to development. There's a ton of new construction out there, and there's a lot of commercial going in. So it's just announced that there will be a Costco going in. They have a movie theater, they have a Smith's. All they're really missing is a good hardware store and a Target, and they will be able to keep everyone in Saratoga versus having to go across town to American Fork. And a fun random real estate fact for you is the oldest home in Saratoga Springs was 1997 because it wasn't developed until 1997. And last for our list of cities we're going to talk about today is Lehi, sometimes pronounced Lehi on my GPS. The oldest home in Lehi was 1894. Now Lehi has progressed quite a bit since it was a farming community, and it really has taken into its roots and is a great community for businesses. They have a lot of incentives that bring large businesses to Lehi, Utah, so we have a lot of booming growth in Lehi itself. Fun random fact about Lehi is it is a main backdrop for the movie Footloose that was filmed at the Lehi Roller Mill, which is still off the Main Street exit in Lehi. Another great thing about Lehi is it's the furthest north city in Utah County, so it has great access to downtown, and it's only about 30 minutes away from downtown Salt Lake City. So the median purchase price in Lehi is $395,000, with that being a 2,900 square foot house, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. And one thing about Utah in general is we do count basement square footage. So when you're looking at a 2,900 square foot house, cut that in half because there's probably a basement. Now Lehi does have a high water table the closer you get to the lake, so you're probably not going to have a basement in those homes, where Saratoga is actually high enough on the bench that most of the houses in Saratoga do have basements. So what new things did you learn about living in Utah County? If you're thinking about moving to Utah County and you would like a free buyer's guide about the whole process of buying a home, send me a text with the word buyer's guide with your email address and we'll get that sent straight to you.